Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Grim Fandango. Last time, we made it to Rubikava, and since then a year has passed and we seem to have become pretty successful. But we are still waiting for Meche. What if she'll ever make it, or maybe the beavers got to her. Oh, where am I going? Oh, there I am. I was like, uh-oh, what happened? Anyway, what do we have in our inventory? Still have the scythe. And that's it. Okay. So yeah, it pretty much clears out your inventory between chapters or years, whatever you want to call them. Alright. Yeah, wasn't there something... No, I think it's going to be down here. The thing I'm looking for. I'm not doing that. Oh. That was weird. He just kind of started walking on his own. What's going on here?
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again.
Lupe?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Exciting.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night. That you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
You could, even though her name's Lupe, she has no concept of Latino pronunciations for names, but that's fine.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
I hope she's okay. But yeah, like when I was in Peru, they couldn't pronounce Smith. They would say Esmit. That was the best they could do. So yeah, it stands to reason that in different languages, names will be pronounced differently.
Bogan come in yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Oh, man.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Fine.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Aw, Lupe, I think you're good at your job.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway, I think I saw Glottis over here. Apparently, he can play piano. And he's working for us. Oh, jeez.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if that does that automatically, or... I don't know.
I guess Glottis is good at anything that uses keys.
Oh, it makes sense.
Quiet night, huh, Carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
Yeah, Day of the Dead. So this has been exactly 1 year.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part.
Oh, so it's the new Wiz Khalifa song.
You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
He's better at doing that than Lupe is.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, Manny is pretty true.
I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Anyway, let's I just want to see him. I want to go back upstairs. Or is there anything else to look at? No? Alright. Because I think upstairs... Is it where the casino is? I'm not... No, wait, no. This is where the front door would be, maybe. If the coat check's here, then that would stand to reason. Yeah, okay, so let's just go back downstairs then. Because I want to explore the inside of this place first. What's this that's standing out conspicuously?
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers.
And yes, this stuff actually exists. I don't know if that's the brand name for it, but there is indeed stuff just like this.
Yes, I better take this with me. For safekeeping.
And I believe we can...
Well, maybe just a sip.
Alright, that's enough for you, Manny. Wait, can I run backwards? No, I can't. I don't think I can. Geez, the little gold flakes came out when he burped. And that's actually, believe it or not, that's actually going to be an important detail.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Okay.
I don't really want to do that.
You don't want to do anything, do you?
I don't really want to do that.
Is there nothing interesting down here that he wants to do? Okay, fine. I'm out of here then. Jeez. Nothing to do there right now. Oh, I should put this stuff away. I don't want people thinking I'm a drunk. Because drinking's bad, kids. Unless you're a skeleton, then I don't think it really matters. Still probably mess with your judgment. Otherwise, why would they be drinking? Alright. So... They said there was a girl waiting for us, but I haven't seen anything. Oh.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Holy cow. What was that? Oh no.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
So yeah, there she was, and it looked like she was with Domino? Was that Domino she was with? Huh. Interesting. But yeah, when in the last episode, right at the end, when I mentioned that girl walking away, that was indeed Meche. But why is she going with Domino on that ship? Interesting. Whoa, look at the moon.
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Okay. Can we pick it up?
Don't have that kind of equipment. Don't have that kind of equipment.
Alright, well that's just an interesting extra thing, I guess. But, alright, we want to get onto the SS Limbo, was it?
That dock master Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
You should see his wife.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck. Nothing.
The captain's voice sounds familiar. I don't know who the voice actor is, though, what it sounds familiar from.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, Glottis is good, but what about me?
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Hilarious.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
Naranja, or in Spanish, naranja, which means orange. The fruit, not the color. If it's the color, it's naranjado.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Jeez.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Alright.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
I better go finish packing.
You do that, son.
But, we have to join a union.
Not a bad little ship in a bottle you got going there.
Yeah, well, there's that Rubicava craft fair next week, and also...
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Hey, let me see that.
I'll bring it over your head if you reach for it again.
Okay. This is the SS Limbo.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Oh, can I open it?
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Okay.
The SS Limbo needs a little TLC.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. No, that's a different TLC. That's TLC, right? That sings that song. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I'm not sure. Okay, is it this way? There we go. Alright, so let's see. Which way do I want to go? See if there's any changes in the casino. Oh, this is not where I want to go. We'll be there in a little bit. The blue casket. How about... Oh, I'm guessing those are CBs. Okay, so let's try this last direction over here. I don't know my way around this place very well. I guess it's good to explore.
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Jeez. Guess we have a competition. Okay, maybe we do want to go to the blue casket, or at least past it. So, let's go this way. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this place looks pretty big. Gosh dang. Oh, it leads us here. I guess we can talk to these guys. Well, they actually are bees.
These bees don't seem too busy. Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
So yeah, that is actually a real issue with unions, which is why I usually don't like them.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I've kept the voice volume on them up high, but I've lowered the music and sound effect volume. So that should help with video quality a little bit, to be able to understand everything.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
With who?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
Yeah, it's sad when this kind of stuff happens.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Armado, that's the ways away.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Poor guy. Let's see, what's over here? A lighthouse? I'm still trying to find my way back to my casino before I end this off. This place is confusing. Seriously though, how the heck do I get back? Is it this way? What's this? Let's see. Can't go that way. You can go that way, but that leads back down there.
Blue casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
Calavera Cafe. Well, how do I find my way back to the Calavera Cafe anyway? Is it up here? Where the heck am I? I do not know. Oh, here we go. So we're all the way up here. You actually have to go past the blue casket in order to get to the Calavera Cafe. That's not fair. They're gonna see that place and be like, oh, I want to go to the blue casket.
Gross. How long was that raven sitting there? It's bolted down. Hey, you lazy bees! Get off your abdomens and get to work!
Well, we've made it back. Let's see if I can get... There we go. So, we've I've made it back to the cafe. Now, we've done some exploring, found out that Meche is on that ship, and so we need to get in the Estes Limbo and get ourselves over to Puerto Zapato. But how will we be able to do that? Can we get the Union card and the tools, and perhaps convince this Naranja fellow to stay behind? Well, you are just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play Grim Fandango. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.